and welcome. You're watching Zigwheels with me, Rishabh Matharu, and the lovely Kamya Jani.
Hi Rishabh, and a very warm welcome to all our viewers. Now, the automotive industry is buzzing with the launch of a new car in the premium hatchback segment. We have the scoop on it and lots more. Why don't you check out what's lined up on the show?
This week we check out Honda's new baby for the hatchback segment, the Honda Brio. We also trace Honda's small car lineage. And if you're wondering whether you should watch the F1 race live or at the circuit, Adil has all your answers.
And look at the ferocity of the cars hurtling out of the corners.
And of course, the Singapore Grand Prix is around the corner. We take a quick preview.
Alright, so let's kick off the show. Now, the premium hatchback segment has been seeing a lot of action since quite some time. But Rishabh, there seems to be space for just one more player, especially when the brand happens to be Honda.
That's right, Kamya. After all the tempting and the teasing, we finally managed to get our hands on Honda's all-new Brio. Vikram Gaur and Editor-in-Chief Adil Khanawala took it out for a spin, and here's what they found out. Honda is finally stepping into the mass market category in India with the Brio, and what's more, it's also been specially designed for this diverse country. The Brio is a product of many months of research we started a few years back. Honda conducted extensive surveys across India to find out what exactly makes for a successful hatchback here. 3 key core points came out of that and determined the make of this car.
We identified 3 core foundations for this car. One is that people want to express themselves, so it must be a car with a strong presence. The second aspect is that every car which is sold in India, the people who are buying them, for them it's a family car. The car has to be spacious enough to take 5 people in fair amount of comfort and adequate luggage space as well. The third part is that people want very good fuel efficiency.
These needs were further drafted into the core values that a Honda small car should possess, namely a strong presence, space and low fuel consumption. Armed with these studies, Honda set out to make the Brio.
We're out here in Vizag to check out Honda's arsenal for the premium B segment. Yes, Honda is finally stepping in to the cutthroat B hatchback segment. And if the weather is an omen to go by, let me tell you, this car, the Brio, has the ability to put a dampener on the competition spirit.
Just like anything that's out to make an impression, being sensitive to the eye is key. And the Brio doesn't compromise on that front. It's based on a double triangle theme. The top triangle lies inverted and adds a flair of sleek dynamism, while the bottom upright triangle ushers in the sporty stance. The car has received a wider stance, and elements such as a sculpted hood, large headlights that flow into the body line, the large Honda logo, and the flared wheel arcs paint a uniform picture in the mind's eye of a small yet purposefully built car. Viewed from the side, the small car proportions come into play, yet the high shoulder line and a lower crease help create a break in what could otherwise have been a boxy design. But it's the large glass back that immediately draws you away from the fact that the rear is essentially just plain flat. It works to really bring out the open-ended design that the double triangle theme creates. Overall, the exterior package will surely make the Brio stand out in a crowd. Following the Honda principle of man maximum, machine minimum, the little Brio is rather spacious on the inside. Effective packaging has freed up quite a bit of space, and tall people can fit in comfortably even on the rear bench. The interiors boast of quality plastics, the console is neatly crafted, and the cockpit area is concentrated around the driver to offer an engaging driving experience. The triple analog 3D meters are a nice touch and add an element of glamour. In terms of equipment, the Brio comes with a doubled-in integrated audio system, which boasts of an aux and USB connectivity. Having taken the efforts in terms of car design, space, features and safety, it only made sense to power the Honda with a tech-savvy motor.
Powering the Brio is a 1.2-liter i-VTEC engine. The number and the engine might sound very familiar, but we've heard about it in the Jazz. Yes, the base of this engine is essentially the same engine we find in the Honda Jazz, except it's been retuned to suit the Brio's needs.
The Brio's 1198cc iVTEC petrol unit makes 88 PS of power at 6,000 RPM and churns out a decent 109 Nm of torque at 4,600 RPM. The most important question is, how does the car feel to drive? Over to our editor-in-chief Adil then for that one.
Driving this car for the first time, it impresses not because it has more power than the rest or it is sleekly styled, but the fact of the matter that its refinement levels, sheer refinement levels on all fronts, be it performance, be it tactile, be it the ergonomics, styling also, the packaging are top notch.
Of course, what makes for a good car is good handling. So exactly how does the Brio fare in those terms?
Handling, given the size and the proportions of the car and with the wide footprint it has relative to its wheelbase, this is a very planted machine. It has got a modicum of power. The ARAI certified fuel efficiency level is about 18.4 kilometers per liter, which in this day and age is great, especially because Honda makes the best petrol engines and conversely doesn't make any small diesel engines. So petrol has to do the business for Honda.
Overall, the Brio boasts of a great driving experience. The light electronic power steering is a boon in city traffic, yet it offers a fair level of feedback, which is quite essential on a more spirited drive. The Brio also boasts of a 4.5-meter turning radius, which is great for our narrow roads and usually tight driving circumstances. But what is equally important is the fact that the engine is a frugal unit. With an ARI claim figure of 18.4 kilometers to the liter, the Brio is definitely efficient. So this is the all-new Honda Brio. And for the last word, it's over to our seasoned veteran.
Honda's recent small car, the absolutely smashing Jazz, didn't make good music for the company. And the reason was not product, it was all about price. Here is a chance to redeem itself in the nicest possible way. Make music, enjoy the coffee, shoot the breeze, and deliver motoring to the masses. The Honda Brio is the quintessential answer.
Well, Honda seems to have got the package right. Now all that matters is how they end up pricing it. Time now for a very short break, but lots more coming up on the other side.
Coming up, we check out Honda's small car legacy through the decades. And the Singapore Grand Prix is just around the corner. We see what's in store.